Yes, 3, 2, 1. Uhume. Akwa ababiem edeba bidwam dwumedie so no so about my pounds my be say do ngoche we studios our multi TV 512 Fanufa Street Okokomlemle. Midi ni kaba. Kwajo asari ba for a champon. Baby bia wo na hwe na dwumedie ye chia shronko so e de na ase shronko so e de maw say uguso ahwe dwumedie. Live on adomonline.com. myjoyonline.com, multitvworld.com/streams, and I'll be to me in West African sub-region and some part of Southern Africa. More so in your media, say upgrade your satellite and into the Chiashonko and the Bremo. And I don't pense your transia, a Ghana moon commodity, and you bet me abuama and commodity, a bit me ama or my Ghana, a bit me a fire to my pay fry. Yet me acquire him. I change any and 80 say or cast for me pie bonny saying I mean wow now be your cast since here by the end of the year. So now call him Sahara. Another penny for I no more air transit or more harder that and to me your match. But in some men are near June. Ye young can want someone nature same say you might be yama. This answer court nonsense some no and another name penny for me you know can home at the court in Supreme Court. Say about 2012 near Koy and Uncle Ye. Emma nem to ma wiemu bi ba mu ma ye de abana koma president Mahama emma nu ntino wo mo mpene so no ho asem san kopie mu court nra na yesefo ani kore afena me ya te ne bi nti ana ebinum kase yem ka yemfa cameras nko na kamanfo ehu ni ana ekoso yesefo ani kore na enye ise I put it to you, I put it to you, you too I put it to you, I put it to you na say na ni kan ye papa you see heated exchanges between Ura Philip Addison, one lawyer, Edema Nanado, and Afi Chachu, Ura Chachu, one also a council, Dema NDC. But 6-3 decision, and I 6-3, 6-3, and it's a NDC. So 1% almost a cancel Libya, almost file application. It say I 1-1, first name 1-0, say I 1-1. You go say can inti anu wasem nyame adoma ochina Thursday January 31st and sa applications no wo mo ebebiem but Dr. Henry Latte of the GCP picture said nyam pipi for ye no ase wo mo aye chenchem ma osi akwan mu e na wo mo magana ye ntimi nkoye nim e na Ghana tuye na ba kwa na wo mo bisi wo e de esi ho this ye bubu anase ye tufa so you better call him be no master MP before some be for or mining calling him because MP before near my yeti. Dr. Henry Latte GCPP and now this answer me at the Atuja. Well, Mrashibe Jamunra on the fringes of the Chamber of Parliament. Just a Ura Parliamentar. Your lobby. Oh, baby, I honor. We will call no much tea, maybe no coffee, maybe we say, honor. I hold the open Sony MPB in command and the Weshian on modern common atras. Yes, you honor a mammy as Lozu and Mutala Mohammed, and ye say, we 2 man yonko, we are 2 man yonko, yes, all man's woman anchor, near Bis near Becano, near Bebanakisa. Now, Babbing, yeah, why one of the longest serving MPs or memoir since 1992 was a microphone, woman here grooming. Woman here to take a crap. Or the fresh ones now, but I'm so woman in parliamentary proceedings in there. So maybe we'll hire and farm and then I do a parliament. You better just answer me. Now, a retired, not retired, I don't know, so being a crowd, but some could be a but at least this year I can say there, or a former member of parliament, and the only constituency, I said you, Badwam, Uchikwema, Aya, Bunkum, or Henifa, or Henifa. Ora Maxwell Kofi my member of parliament, Kane. Member of Parliament, then I ask if you want to walk over. Yeah, that's it. And I feel so no, Ahmed Ibrahim, Kane time now, Banda, Mrashibe Jenny, Edema NDC. Good morning.
Good morning, Vinny.
Banda for here.
Ubia here.
Now, who are my grooming?
Nyame adom me koye na
me two senior
me ko two seniors no more na bagbin ya o kan ya ono aka teacher for mu de ko jimpa ko train ye no ansa na e be share adwuma se no de end o kan I think say
wo ma ba foforo no wo mu nya training bia
de e be ko Friday
nti obi ma sha se edom so
e ko Friday na mpeyfo ko chire wo mu say e ha no
ye nya ni say
e ha no ne no ho ano difference e wo mu ne a normally I dream I would call no could draw bones say totally different.
Sir?
Oh no question. And that is why ya now wabontia. Ya now normal almost so say Brasha Bidja for
MPP
exactly MPP for NDC for so say Omunina Kaye and so market to Yamunquan how they are changing ho. It is not that, it's beyond that. In Titiana it be more normal say at least Ghana first. And then yebi wo ho the honorable
Ghana first yamunya
ni nyina ya Ghana first
committee of the whole
ni nyina committee of the whole nyina ya Ghana
first
ni amuhia ya mo pam ye no
yeah because ya na pen konkonsa for to say kaba no mo wa there
those days are reporting from Parliament omo ba be shia wo si obi ambie no ma pam ye nyina na aka mo pe na mo hye sa meeting kwa say bo speaker mo ma na ntram
e speaker ntram
na mo ya sa
deputy speakers na ya
na make speaker ntram
I think so
onye member of Parliament
the MPs nkwa na mo hye o mato mo open
ne adwene ya
we back close sitting clerk no kra
o mu nyina pie mo na mo take mo minutes some minutes wo kwa wa take bi da
me take kra say me catch say ma take no so a breach of parliamentary
bas ye can end of service benefit end of service benefit o ti mu pe de
anyway
jaga da be de mo baka mo nje ni temu na see
and scary my
Maya.
Now, I coffee, but it's a new one, so 50,000 or more than I buy, and I'm more coin.
And not the say, Oma for from.
Joe Yam
will be free time near Banda. The first time our bank crying, need more for being tia, as when your baby da. Now, Okoda Hotel, a cow of a bono. Hotel no Kodawa, a ban it you.
Oh, okay.
And you had the moment, no more copedine for 4 years.
Oh, okay.
It makes sense. It's kind of crazy. Oh,
no, but Kofi, I know just say Ghana for Breo. A day I know Kofi, so open 2-bedroom house. 2-bedroom house. I won't cry ha. Ahaya. Unkuta almost 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Multiply by 4, you say. Multiply by 4.
400, and 40,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay, and your mom 50,000.
And that's the same. I can't say those on this.
No, make cancer. So I
don't just say more MPs, no, somewhere Ghana for Breo.
I say MP for more human say.
We are a civil servant. You trying to send for some. No, you discuss on any in a 2-bedroom house.
Oh, to your politicians and Nuntin, Parliament from 1 month. And in Tina, Parliament, say, on Bacquaco, Jenny, a coin. Yeah, MPs, no. Home toy. My baby, now Munyamudiana, I'm refusing. That is all no, better with Wako Yedmana, my own talk. Miss Munyamudiani, I am refusing. No, upon it, said the upon me. To why you were to me a scarf for no who be. Next time, yeah, that is democracy. Mate, Mammy found go Supreme Court, na a hot and ra, and somewhere called so, penny 4. And an act to Dazi, my Gloria Kufu, rest drink at Yamina Casaimu, a bra court proceedings in the banner. Yonkoni Kuti Nafi, in penny for fan common.
2 applications have been pending. One by the first respondent in the petition, that is Mr. John Mahama, the other by the Electoral Commission, asking for further and better particulars of certain matters that we had deposed to in our petition. We have since filed our affidavits in opposition to both applications. The Supreme Court has heard the applications, and further, there has been pending an application on our part, that is on behalf of the petitioners, for interrogatories to be served on the Electoral Commission. That application has been heard, but Mr. Chikata, who represents the NDC, and who, although had been given notice of the pendency of the application for leave for interrogatories to be served on the Electoral Commission, filed no document in the matter as required by the rules of court. He has requested that he be heard in the matter. By a decision of 6-3, the court says he may be heard, but he will be allowed to be heard only if he files a process.
The NDC was thrown into the case rather late. So they didn't have the opportunity of seeing these interrogatories being raised earlier on. So they wanted to respond to it. They want to comment on the law pertaining to admissibility of those questions being raised or not. Now, the solicitors for the petitioners objected that, look, these questions were not directed at NDC. So why do you want to comment? And the response from Mr. Chikata's side was very simple, that because he's a party to the NDC is a party to the suit. So you can't have piecemeal discussion, okay? You can't be spectators when we are part of it. Once we join any legal discussion which goes on, we are entitled to comment. Well, as we went on, the arguments went forth and backwards. It became clear that the petitioners were insistent that if he wants to come into the case, he must come properly, as it were, filed his motion paper. It's not nothing, no big deal.
Well, now and somewhere called so court no. But quickly answer na mene ora maso Kofi Juma and Afi Ahmed Ebidin Komono. Yanko Ahomas General Secretary the NDC, the only general in Ghanaian politics. Ana Kano. Ora Johnson see Dunketia, aka General Mosquito. Obani ya watching Wakwaba.
Ya nia.
Ohuna mboko.
Ya nia Adom me hoya.
Unia Kofi Juma so chiao.
Yo Kofi Ghana. Yo meso me jeneso.
Ade. Asa no static asa. Ebi kwa no Adam po ni enya ne no.
Okay.
Na me hu do ni multi TV ni Ghana hu do nti no akasa.
Na me so me hu do ka kire.
Nti ura si dunkati asa adwuma no do so nti Kofi mani nya botre no ncheche nsem nche. Obani ase dunkati da ase papa na no pe so wonya hu bre. Na enra mukopie mu ewo court na adansidie ho nsem mo se further and better particulars ho nsem na akwa atwuma mentwen ne ade 8-1 decision by the Supreme Court Judge 6-3 any home crony ba chire o kasa ya oni en central of kasa chese e yon wan say MP before adansidie ese me ensa pe no omo de ba enso na omo abo 4,000 and over e ba ne say
yo minia me da se em se ewiase ha se running for an answer when you mean for say him fear ye be asem ana court to ye no okobo kwadua na kwadu na obono no akire mu se tei na masem no tie na omo ye di asem no ene de obono kwadu na hunu wasem no sinanim se kwadu potin a obonie na onyina so nie na chese court for ana infia na nanom so afre de wabo no kwadu no se tei na Kofi Juma ka o na so wanu ye ne se em se we de eye asemu a obi be ka no se common ya obi bia enimu se kwaye fa so ka asemu enti ati o mamu ha ne akoto abawie abayi yeto no 26,000 and over polling stations no na yenu man MPP for ka se yawiemu enti omonde asemu akoda in court enti yawiemu no omoche se polling stations 26,000 no emube 22,000 omuni asembia wo ho na 4,709 ena womo wasem wo ho ya nti womo entum enti enra asemu ya court yi ene se kwadu amoabo electoral commission na ebi aka President Mahama ene se 4,709 empem 9 ahenso ene nkono aye polling stations no eho ena abato nsunsanso no womo electoral commission ene President Mahama wo ho asem enunti electoral commission President Mahama womo nsem a womo de court ho a ne se ade doso 26,000 ene ena o se 4,700 na oni e wasem 4,000 ben only a walk one sem. Na yen who say asem no synonym nie. It won't mean na hon can kwa say a move 4,000 yen mo wasem. Inti polling station bia wodin e wo code number. Enunti wo momra na wo momra mekire say 4,709 no. A Crowway polling station, number say. Now, commission for so, encourage any one who one anymore and family any. As a muya, a coda court to year new. Say, woman provide further and better particulars about woman charge our day bano. If we say 26,000, we can say move 4,000. Now, wouldn't mean today. 4,000 kwa o ka ho asem a gese obi be de no aba be ya no enunti no wo mo emekire mu enti eno o asem ene ko gina ko don se tete wo mo a ya be gina ni case no ye ni pamiensa eye President Mahama Nedikai ena Electoral Commission to sumienu ena NDC abe join enunti sa request a motion for better and further particulars. Now, we Electoral Commission at the Womo Diaba, President Mahama so Edine Diaba. Now, NDC say Nanu Yana Moma Equine, Ami adjoining Tino. Statuti Kata, Eka say Electoral Commission Aka say na President Mahama lawyer so aka say no. No so between na ochina bi wo mo be di eno awie na NDC force ye be san sori abase wo mo provide further and better particulars we be twa asem na ma asem na akoye akowa ade so ye penontem eno nti wo mo ma no ho kwai no so ne nsem a owo NDC for ye nsem a ye wo efa further and better particulars no so omfanka ho preko e san say sa ensem further and better particulars case mienu a yedi bae no yedi bia de bae motion number 35 Electoral Commission for the and 37 and also the President Mahama there na judge for no ka say oh ye pentemunti yan kan nyina mum ne kan no preko enti cha chuzu asem wo kan ni say Temo nansa na me so me join ye na me so me wa asem wo better and further particulars no ho enti say ye betwen ama me so ye die mu de ye awie na matan ko faale foforo te ye nsan ye chinkonkodi no ene mo ma me so me fa me de nka ho preko na MPP fo be ya no na o mo ya no afra na ye management no na hu say ya tra further and better particulars ho e ho na ko fa chinyi ba say Mr. Addison say ya chuchi kata any NDC yemfali case bia on the better and further particulars intino o me nkasa o ma chachu nkasa enunti judge for no trans na mo say well the chachu o motion obeba be file on further and better particulars ya o ma o mun kan we nwie no so me file ne de let us say MPP for subanya ye ka say wo mun pesa asem no koso ntem na bibia esese ye delay no eno bi na nra so eno so san ko dedi enti afi no de wo ho ne se tie ko bua sa further and better particulars wi na NDC for so ye motion for fra ye de be ba for further and better particulars na eno so ye de aba na asem no ya san ko fira kire ne ye kan ba eno nti eno case no ba ko no ena enti ayi for so MPP for na wo mo so wo mo anu yie se ye betimi abopotin se Krum ha polling station ni ho ye wo mistake wo ho Krum ha de ni eno ne wo mistake no MPP fo anu yi ni se wo ba na ye bebubo enkuro no so ebubo polling stations no so a na che se wo mo evidence a wo mo wo nyina ya bepa ho ntoma ansa na ye di asem no enti wo mo de wo mo mfa bibibia sa ma na Electoral Commission for no a bibibia wo mo ho enti wo mo mfa wo mo nim enti bibibia MPP for se wo mo wo bia no bi wo Electoral Commission for enti Electoral Commission for enim enti yen ko hwehwe 26,000 no mu ni 4,700 ya mistake wom no ne mfa metuja ɛhɔ na yɛ ka sɛ kyɛ sɛ obiara ho gyiri no a nyɛ nte de MPP for ɛka ase ɛsɛn sɛ electoral commission ya wahwɛ abatoɔ so yɛato awie ɔno mmɛka sɛ mistake bi a wɔ baabi a ɔte biribi ayɛ korɔgyen wo na woteɛ sɛ wowahu 4,700 bi a mistake wom ɛne ɛsɛ bubodin na yɛso yɛnkɔ yi nkrataa mmra mmɛhwɛ na kɔɔto nhwɛ sɛ deɛ woka sɛ mistake wɔ mu ɛyɛ ampa sɛ mistake wɔ mu anaa mistake nim wo sɛ nkrata electoral commission foɔ hɔ nti no wɔn ankɔyi amɛkyerɛ deɛ a wo deɛ wonni ho asɛm bi na kaa na woka sɛ mistake ɛwɔ saa de no ɛno nti ɛno ho case ɛna ɛno a yɛabobɔ so aduru baabi a ɛbɛyɛ da a yɛbɛkɔ sɛ ɛbɛbu ama yɛahunu sɛ
ɛno yɛ ɔkyena
MPP foɔ bɛtumi atena baabi aka sɛ yɛde ano abɔ kwadu na adekora a wobɔ ho kwadu so womma bɔdin sɛ adeɛ wei ne ɛbɔ ho kwadu a na yɛ nyinaa ne yɛhu ɛno nti no ɛna memeka sɛ metɔ manka a memenyɛ lɔya ni o abɛtwani mekɔe mabɛso manya nka
wotwa blocks nso ka ho
mesan twa block waba abɛtɔ me blocks anaa manka no waba abɛtɔ ɛna wode akɔ woba bɛtua aka no watɔ anka 26 woba bɛtua aka wo se emu num bi asɛe enti ɛno deɛ wontua aka fa bra bɛkyerɛ ne ehu sɛ enum wei na asɛe a wontua aka wo se anka no firi wafuom ɛsɛ sɛ ohunu num a asɛe wom enti waa no bɛka num a asɛe no na ti firi mu na minti aka asɛm wo se sɛ France kura yɛka saa mmara wei wɔ
na France hɔ na de hɔ ya wɔ mo nka mmara hɔ ho
dabi wɔ mo mmara deɛ no yɛka butu ɛno nko ne English law French for deɛ wokɔ bɔ kwadu a nipa na wabɔ no kwadu no a aban bu no sɛ odi fɔ enti ɔno na ɛsɛ sɛ
proving innocence
na no sɛ onni fɔ na yɛyɛ deɛ no deɛ wo a wobɔ kwadu no ɛna wobɛkɔ akɔkyerɛ ama nipa na hunu sɛ odi fɔ enti sɛ wantumi ankyerɛ a na kyerɛ sɛ wasɛm no sabi enye asɛm aba wom ni ato agu
na general on hwɛ sɛ MPP fo asɛm mo kan no sabi mpreduasa asɛ no kra kakra wom kyerɛ sɛ omadansi dia om sɛ ɛno no mu gyina so anu nti om de call court no ɛne saa 4,000 something no anu nti no asɛm mi wɔ court na om de saa adansi die mamu a sɛ case na kasa ase a adansi die bɛn biem no om de bɛba
there be ɛhɔ na om yɛ mistake no mistake a om yɛ ne sɛ tawba so say takradi primary ho na me wa asem Methodist me wa asem wo ho be kwai SDA me wa asem wo ho wa asem wo ho a asem potia wo no na evidence no fa mai cheche ba bia wo ti asem no wo na obi so ya ahobo aba court a na onu so ahunu ba bia obehwehwe ansa na oni wa behia wo court ho enti e no nya evidence eno ye particulars of charge no enti me fie na wo ba na say me ma ye duntia wo say me ma no emu nan bi akodi umpamro wo ba bi enti wa ko report ama hemfie na e say kire nkwala ko a wo ne wo mo e wa asem a na na be frɛ wo mo wa hemfie ho a wo say ye me a me ma ne wo mo no me na mehunu wo mo a wo mo akɔbo wo abra wo mo bo mimini ho enu nti no tiɛse bobɔ nkwala no di a bobɔ wɔn a wo ne wɔn wɔ asɛm no yɛnka sɛ bɛbɔ nkuro kyerɛ kwan a wɔn fa so bo enu nti yɛka sɛ point polling stations a asɛm wɔ a yɛnka sɛ bra bɛkyerɛ sɛ krataa ni sɛ ne ɛtwerɛ no sɛ ni sɛ nyɛ no ɛno na yɛ wɔ evidence a wobɛba de aba abɛto dwa yɛn nyinaa obi yɛsi polling station hɔ nti ɛbɛyɛ na ɛno ayɛ wɔ evidence na mo say we identify polling station a woni e wa asem enti saa court house ye mra no ye ba be dey ana office o kan saa no a electoral commission na nhye bi wo ni so say the whole 26 no ye konkotan ko calculate ho akunta nyina wa bra wa wo say de aka no nyina wo ni ye ni asem wo ho enti no nya evidence the woman name the difference between evidence any particulars here. And then I just say one man lawyer for no there's difference between particulars and evidence.
Now, Asana General Becrono, na say ya Kofi Adams asemi bai obuem em say
me say wan ka me fa kakra we so say me ka say case miensa enti de tosu mienu no de tosu mienu awon asem e wo mu ni say electoral commission na di say MPP for na so de aba say electoral commission ka say we register after say you register oman mu ha ayi no
amanone de no
wako register amanone for Ghana for omote missions Ghana na asoma omo peacekeeping duties omo scholarships we register omo nyina di omo din eka voters register no na MPP a omo kire se tawka se provide democracy enam ni kwa mu no so omo so case a omo de kwa ni se electoral committee mekire enkrom kura omo ko kire sa din no wo so ni padodo a obunya no okuro bia so na ye famra ileta MPP kro no a omo ka se ba bia omo de susu se yawie mu no ense se omo de particulars no ba no na fe omo no case a omo de aka se ileta commission so enkofa da ayi particulars imra enu nti eno so ye tra so na ileta commission for ekasa ho ena president lawyer Tony Lita so ekasa wo ho afi chachuchi kata sorry say o kasa wo NDC din mu no na de ko ba ni say MPP for say ye ma chachuchi kata nkasa etan say tamu aye file ayi no na NDC for nkasa no ho ena afi chachuchi kata ko ya san sorry ka say tamo pese asem no kontem a ebi se mo sha ase ne enka ho ye be apply ye ene ba be kan ho ena court a order se efri sabre no ko no bibi dia ekosu bia ye ka ho enu nti samo pese asem no kontem a ye nkra na nka se ye srebre se ye kofi akoya ahoboa na ye wa asem wo ho ya ba ne mo aba abeka na se ye ya ready se ba bia mo kan duru no ye dia no betum kakra na che se ye ka enu wi a ye nsan ye kibie mu no mo se no so mo ntia se me nka bidia na se ye san so ko faale foforo e wo ho ye di mu de wi a ya san ko ye ki akọ faale enti e ho no e na ayifo no atembuafo no hu se asema chachu kan no sabe nyansa wom ye pese ye kan asem no dia na nyansa wom enti wo mo no e kokoye yi no wo san ekọ okukua mu no na wo san di betu dwa se afedie yewura chachuchi kata deji fo nsia ese owo ho kwan se oka sa asem no bi na mum yebema no bre yebetu court na ahye ne ama no bre na wafaale na no asem na oba beka bi na yebetwen se afi na yeka wi a obekọ wakọ akọfaale no de differently no ababe no enti na esese nura asema na nka ese omutumi kosokura na ebua no ese yensen tunhye na yema NDC fo kwai na omoso mfa omo mefale interrogatories no bi nsan ka ho na chese ansane abasem no ho enti MPP fo ne ye wo court ho bia chese omo mpesa asem na yedi no ntem wo mo aso na ese wo mo pe akonwa di ntem nti wo mo susu se awie mu anka wo mo kwa akogye enti wa uti akonwa so a wudi ene obi a o se o ba be pra akonwa na age no anka mumu hwan ene se o pe ade no ntem enso so MPP fo ntem aye kan na de eye won wakura ne se MPP lawyer dani da o sori a o si NDC fo ye mom kwadu bia yanka se mo ye hwe muso munam kromu eye ye rally se NDC fo ya kromfo NDC fo ye sei NDC fo akowia nti adesense ansemu a eda court no eche say electoral commission fo na wo mo nkontabuo ni wo mo aye irregular na wo mo NDC kwadu bia say ye wi aba bia mu oba bia ene e ka say ne mon kan che Kofi Dwuma o kokumasi a onko kan kire wo mo say ensemu a mo ka na abonten no ene de wo mo ka no court no ebo abira na wo mo tiri mu magana fo nti se wo mo se wo mo ne NDC fo ni asembia wo mo nka President Mahama awia bibibia nti wo mo che se electoral fraud bia nim na de omo complain about irregularities it is a fraud and fraud there na say and say omo provide the better and further particulars no
nsɛm no sɛ aba abɛsene kɔ ɛma naano wɔn do nsɛm bɛto dwa kyerɛ sɛ owura Kofi Adams ne nsɛm no a disciplinary committee die no wɔn mu nwie yɛ Kofi Adams kyerɛ sɛ asɛ party ni mmra no owura sɛ edu nketea nko ara na ɔpɛ sɛ wɔtam de hyɛ ne nsa na ɔyɛ ne ɔpɛ wɔ party no mu ɛbra party no mmra no asɛ wɔatam de ahyɛ ne botom na ɔyɛ ne ɔpɛ ɛwɔ party no wafa ni si abɔɔbɔ saa ne teɛ
oh na NDC national executive for 24 no ebi antimi nkasa Kofi Adams nkwa na ekasa se obi afa ade abonebo se ade oho na esi nipa 24 na munye ho adwuma na ye ho adwuma ko 23 na aka na obi ameka se se edu nkati esisi ye wa fa mra abonebo na wa ye de mra na adi unu mum na wo kwa akogina sama wo mu aka se ase edu nkati akora afa mra abonebo a eje se se ehuru se efodie bi anye de udifa ese ensemo a okeka no enti eno de waka no wa tina me mama no homu aye no efi se de ya na ye me de woni me nsem kan mu nyina ne se yem NDC no wo constitution yem fanya adwuma constitution kuro ya so na ese yem fanya adwuma ena egusu aye de ye adwuma enti so ahunu se bi adwuma aye de ye no enam constitution no kwan so a owo kwa yo fa so challenge emu bia so a bia wa kodi for nti eno de na chese bia bibia chese NDC mra no ye de ye adwuma nti eno so na ye de ye adwuma no
na de ma sa asem no be asem ni chese kane brafo chairman Alhaji Abdallah unim ne pa wo kire se nia wo ye o party no no obetete party no mo
oh se onu kra kan se ya lusu dada Abdallah ne Kofi Adams ne President Rollins num nyina ne Nana Kwadu num nyina wo mo namu ansa ne ba beto aba no wo mo asem ne se ya lusu dada enti enya de a abato we ye betime anwini da biara da enti se okasi ye lusu a ene enwini a na se ba bi obeka se ye titi party num bia na se party no koso no donim se pomponi ni onada papa mu odada motom enti pomponi hu se edai bubu a osi kuro no ye kese ebi se obenya da moto no bebre adam
ora zeru ketia kutri pomponi de edai bebubu a obenya ba bia da enti Kofi Adams asem no nipa dodo na asenka muja eche no a na nka sebe aye asuade de ato na
dodo be wo mo etimi free radio station na say Ghana for dodo
wo mo aya mo free
me program na mo say na free radio station
me program dey say wo no so am Kofi
enti en kan no said say Ghana for 26 million no e mo say na free radio station
e mu be say
enti say nipa oha Timkura free radio station and just a Ghana for the dono. And now, Mra, ye camera, yen cassa do dono. Ye can baby a mranoda near the atuho.
Ayo.
Ain't baby I am rada and near the atuho. And I Ghana for the dono, O canon, your munin and NDC for. And until I know what, find ye a soja high. Until NDC for Yan near the Emra, and yes, he's in near the Emrano, a year, Juma. It is only NDC mu now could remember big cassette NDC for and such a million say and such a say ya. Let us say oh chinwa no tente akoti ashoja high what no saso nye
Obani ye dibesia na Kofi Dwuma wa hai na Ahmed nso wa hai de na ye bedo asena ntitiri no ubisa na question
Jera
Kofi ana mani misai
also a question
yeah, Kofi.
Me no ku ya jo.
I said na say wo sre me say wo sre me a oba be hontino
dey say you dey ka.
Ma me ka sem bia nam say yo Kofi mate. Say wa unim say won say ma o kan o mate a ya ningwase ma de an dai.
Da general nitisiru asakra na obekọ no Samia Okudi atudwa say enkosi Easter die na ensakraya ba ama President Mahama si form bronya yi die afi bronya mu no Ghana for beti de sanse na yenye new president what that say no
oh na ye ke kam ma o se aboaje When no one answer my dear science, court no ankasa, or Monday at them could be a woman in Butaya on the court. No more, no more time and say, ye could be a symbia dipim. And someone more can away. What do I get what boy charge? We say police stations, do say, and now problem war. But police station no deny and Koswa. We say train. You say a train no man so. Now Obia Opa se mo dina afiba kuma obedi president no. Woman nim dentia, omonde asem na kwa akose ho. If you say ye to abawi a na ye bobo results we are. Adonye NDC leader, MPP leader biem. Na say asem no nwie say court ba bi dia. Let's say still our no leader. And no asem no back no. But the touch me no e o mobo tai so ni say. Tell the omu asiadi nkuguo no. Tell na omo nam say 2008 abatu no. Ye wini be 40,000 pe. Enunti no aka nipa 40,000 pe na Nado aye president. Omukọ ya ekotwa 100,000 no. Wo munya ho anu ye bi amfa ma wo mu nkofo no. Enti da ni dai abufu a ehye wo mu supporters mu se panimfo no adi wo mu hwamo no. Nti wo mu nam a bibi esese wo mu di bibi ekohye baabi na wo ka esi o se yenkan wie enti mrante no di akira na wo mu start pa ba mako a abufu no ba famu a eche se wọ́n bẹ jẹ́ tumu akọ akọtena wọ́n bá bi na sẹ́sẹ́ wọ́n mu suro mmeranteɛ na abufuo no ɛno nti na yɛ rɛko brobe nom ne mpanimfoɔ bi a ɛwɔ MPP no mu abɛkasa sɛ deɛ wɔn yɛ no gu party n'anim ase a wɔn ɛnte no wɔn ehunu akyire no ɛtumi hunu sɛ pɛsɛ menkuminya bi ɛna Nado ɛne saa bawumianom ɛyɛ na aba abɛtete party no mu. Enti wo mo ehunu akire no wo mo enim politics mu ko akire ahunu se de wo mo ye no emwa wo mo party ebegu party no na o court nso na o ko hu se de lawyer kese wuni asem bia gina so no te unim lawyer law no se de nya o kasa na hu bota no kra mfa kra nche enunum nyina ye ade a mranti a MPP mranti a wo mo court wo ko he de ekoso no wo mo nyina di hu yaw se the MPP ni agidin wo man mu se ye ne wo lawyer fo ye ne ese na ye begina court a na ye ho kire ye se dia nche se ni nyina dia ni guase e ma party
che se MPP fo lawyer fo no wo ma bon
o na sa ukokodru court ha me de me bompa ye se nka yankopon ma wo mu gi Supreme Court fo no gi tu mu se ye mfa TV enkonkwo he de e koso wo court ha aka MPP party na gudada ayi a wo mu kokko kire no wo ho no womo di sa MPP di request ko say yemma TV mekover womo na nyankopo ase say Supreme Court for no anya ntum a ti agi tumu na ye hunu say womo lawyer for hedru baabi a di say confusion no gina ho na judge for abisa say
Philip Addison na oka na say me
whatsapp no we lawyer Addison
wono yeso wa bin pa o
ene wa hye enye kura enye kura na chachu kase o kasa oreyi na oni na teacher na e kan asem
na o chire obi ade na no nkyere se onum nya asase
asem o kan onya ba bi amfamfa na wo kwa gina ho aka asem wo aba court se NDC fu awi abamu na wasan kasa ko gina ba bi aka se won ka se NDC fu awi ababi amu won ka se fraud bia wo adenum wo so wanu asem a wa twere dia ba beto ho ebi no enti onu kasa mi hunu na Nado numa nim ne o ma aka na nim a nko onu abetumi age na sem aka mi gi se
go be
sorry aka se okoka na sem
we asem kese no wakogukura bai yo asem kese no wakogukura ba no o
ya sem pa na se ya sem da okoto ye record o yi nka mu di TV ko record a mu be hunu te on kan wie every sata mu iko na ne ho be kire no mo
chese o kasa na Nado numa nyinyo wani muti ho
poto ke o kan dru ba bi ma judge fo kan se on kai hunu se judge court no wotumi se betimi aka se sa lawyer we yentie na no asem ko bi sa o mo se yanka no sa o court ha
President Getia, me first here, ya da super pass on here din komo.
Yo, me so me da se.
General Mosquito and on here din komo no. You know what che abo anisa. Govi. Na my main fact to just say ya boy hu modin bia say me ni me wo fa say John Bekasa. Your friend no on fa. Mo bia me bu intention.
Oh, that onam kwa mo kukumas.
Me di tudwa. Say ne be obi say amanfo beka.
Man tin wan chane say mo be friend.
Say unum say
ahomachi John free ni papa from.
Ahomachi ne yetena se eba nti.
Asa wo ha.
Me wa ha.
Enti me enti o you hu anu e.
First of all no. NDC for ya na mo hu papa. Most more pay evidence.
Further and better particulars.
Now, unti ano mka so mko 4,700 witnesses.
And here President Mahama.
No mu evidence no mko bisa. Ede witnesses eba. The witness, omo your witness to what? Omo your witness to what? Mo. So I say. The second point you cry and say. Mo plan a dey chamani abira mo pese munya evidence sisi ya. Mo pese te say the biometric machine mo ko reset no emrazo muntimi reset no na no yesi mo ko print pink papers blue paper no na ma fa ho na chese mo aye anase na mo ko yesi mo be brabo MPP polling agents ra ye che mo no edi dia mo pa na kwan a mo be fa so a ye dia de ba beto na ma fa kwa bi akwa ye wagadre na ni tire mani abre na mo pe with munni evidence ede na mutiminya witness omo abe den witness for what anybody mo ho so de bia meka omo nim hwe ye wo wi ase mu hase ade a omo ye expert ye wi
hwan mo a
NDC for
wombokro no
omo ye expert si ye wi ade obe wi ase si ya
na what is our no
be trese o mu si tie no it's the evidence. Oh, yeah, no,
no, ya che. Umbizana.
Oh, mama
kaipa.
Then so wasaka say ntisa abio. So, wa change ni stand.
O pese. O so ba be kan kwa we ho na no ye we ya be kan. Na be so be moderate na.
Go be to aso.
Aha, e ye no moderate wa de. Be ho so si tutu sense ye na ase de na akwa ya. Wa na onim.
Na de wo se tuntum ane se wo ye.
Me say sense ye ena de be ye na akwa ya. Utire so. That ya say. Eti me ka sem no na ye hwe se di be si ai. Money abre de den no. On. Eti abi before do ya no say, "Eh. Sa go fu wi no. Enwiemu expert. Munim amamu. Munim bibia enwiemu. Ena mo pese ye famra na General Mosquito. Na ya no makọ de na fitire na electoral commission for so ye why must have assensances afofo ye ma mo kwan e mo tuma he sa de no e simple and titia ye nim say sa asem ne ko ne de no kore e ne ye ya makọ wiem e ne ya chemo every day for thief man one day for master ti ya chemo na mo nyitu na mo pacho ne yanko ye nim.
But over and some are in Chichimo Resi doing Ketiade my court ni see in Ra mo lawyers
Doka Ujidi
Obwa.
Dear okay Ujidi
Obwa.
And ko onye no kra and ka judge for no vote 263. Ko fa ho mun nim de omo ye. Ah omo kasa teacher ni the student. Na so ye call judge for ba say vote no. Yes 63. Nia General Mosquito de oja waka se do zikan no kreni okasa wa na matie no wa de hia ne so ni Kofi Adams o mo ko soto the deputy se Kofi Adams be so tu no na obo so ye we ya o mo waga dire ra no mo di twetwa obo e nche na wo se de abaso say na yes sister God ya say ba we asemi ye o mu nya start encho eye papa you say munye mo end of service a munye so I just say na mo nko because mo nko
I mean I'm going to Kofi ni bi kan o
asembe
o so say o de sheka
mo wiem ani ache mo de bia no mo wiem
o ni bi kan ma mi mo ka
de bia mo wiem na mo wiem a de wa mo ye experts no mo wiem a ye nche mo ye je ayo je to as ngofo ewie o the Nyakupo ya na sisi ya chemo. I say kan mono kanu kreni. This is a mobile man why den no. Mo be pagana for cho. Say de bia yewiem. Ene de match ye. Na ki yakuye ni. But mo mpese mo be ye saa de no. Ena ma no pa ena mo pe kwan ena mo ye say na mo kwe na electoral commission for ye meeting ena de be national security ena say sa eno na mo pese mo ye by me say this time around on the way yes ya chimo no so ati ase the way yes ya chimo mo timi mfa ba bia nipa 4000 etimi ekoto about 240,000 man yi nipa 4000 omo bo abro chire no wo ka SMP before kan ropa mo so mo mpene na je se omo mo yadwuma wo embassies ane sa na mo kan ezo mo yadwuma wo embassies ye koto na 240,000 si etua obi aka $1 a month kura na e say aban e boka $240,000 a month bisa wo mo so just say eno 4,000 akwa 240,000 we me say kwaye ye fa so ba we mi ano de wa bin o akwa na bin
o na ye ho adwuma
o na da no wa akwa na bin wa bin papa me say kwa mi akra no me say me ya tofo no e de be o yi ba ya me hwa me say ei akwa ni ngoma
ba o mi ana ye nyina
o na da no so ade no say before the world nim de ho ba o mi ya nkonta na kufu ade aye law so ati ase na ye so aya be kasa
ba obi bu nkonta wie na de law ne tato
na de so na de so nim se law no de o mu nyina masa
France law
onim France law e do nim Ghana law e be bia de
be English law so
be bia de be
France de no yi so
no so onim amamre
kai wante
onim asa so onim amamre e je na kufu ade je fa law ho de o de kofa no ajak bobo knockout so ati ase omo kasa nyina tattoo no nyina no omo masa ne nana ana meboa
and true
nana the lord there etina na kufu ade say ade we aben a na tese aben chat ya say etino mo awie mu ya che ade say no mo pese mo say awie mu mo but this time around no enye adwuma because the lawyer for no eye no so na ba omian so eye o mo konta no ene yeso ye hye akiri ene ye bom ayase na pan je no mosquito e no say de na no si adwo obaka sa no po so oni di so dia say
oni di say
o say baka say come de no ona so ye fasting
o da sorry ye nche
na me so me da sorry ache baka so ye fasting so de me kire no edu ti no say akon kire we no mo ka mo kokobo pa nyame onti o
adenti
mo onam hase ya wo sa namo egungun na jejeje fo
hwan ekum na ntwe
wono
hwan no ma
NDC fo
omu ku na ntwe
wo mo nam ha wo mo bompai wo mo ni asofo sere
wo mo ku na
ntwe egungun na jejeje
ewo hifa
bebre bisa so be nyati ye wo sa kwa wo jejeje ku wa ye bia no de ko we ni ade o mo ya no ade yeso ye se de ye de bibia the battle is the loss
na lord anje na makoko
nyame de na ade na delay na so ye de ye beba
ntu Yakobon asheda na odile mu
o magana fo so enyansa kakra ene o ma no kure aba bedadi se de mosi awie mu a from tete no Yakobon pese ni nyina abeda ho na Ghana da emu da ho se na kuro no eye se de nyame osi pe no ye de agie no ye de ahyena no nyam
na ye de ahyena nyame enu nyam Ahmed mientie we Supreme Court matters arising
enu akaba edikama memfa kwanya so enchi a etifo nyina
omoje so
na Nyankopon enshira Ghana for
amen
General Mosquito ene chachuchi kata nyame onshira omo kese omo ye institutions in their various forms as a matter of fact na se wo hwe nchirechiremu a General Mosquito ede atudwa na ya se meme ye MPP panyini pa na nka meka ama no beduru ba bia ka me ma omo akọ withdraw case no simple and short uhwa nchirechiremu a abaya kaba hwe ndie upa ode market sa evidence omusi omuwe e was omudimai omuamfa amaya and that will be the end of the case.
They have to share the evidence.
Na omunim
but almost time was so share no enso ye
time ben no omunim
almost case
wow person ye book case ni 10 ye book case ni 10 na by April Unya wa konja ko castle no. Osi mi twintwan mi na se kakra. Adana mu delay mu chita for no sa. Mu titi o makuma kaba.
Oh how they say.
Omu they are hurting their supporters.
Oh how they say.
Osi wo pe. Atemu no 10. Father si die bra na dia omu di ba 10. Osi debi ma mentwintwan mi na se kakra. Na jo mama onde akonwa no kakra. Ye diko. Mu na mu pe akonwa na betra so. Mu amu pe no so mu delay the process.
Yeah, who say mu diko?
Mu delay process no. Yeah. What some ye da ukoko to awunstro. And I say o hwe ne omu kan ya. Mu say mu problem with about 4,709. And as is 4,709 there. And every polling station bia no ye nipa okọ gina ho na obi ba be dia dance here. And no na can say you wa dance di for 4,700. And no interest mu
4,800.
4,000 and no interest mu evidence no na e wo. And na baby am afa ye were 26,000 polling agents. You understand? Out of 26,000 polling agents I won say mu ka say mu wo problem with 26,000 polling stations. Ke be catch them say ye wo adansi di for 26,000. But as I say mu ka say only 4,700 and ka say 4,700 ye nipa na mu ko gina ho no mu ba be di adansi. However, baby am wo problem no the general kind. Mu nkyere e bia say asokwa middle JHS and am wo problem na ye nipa okwa asokwa na ba be di adansi. Na mu si adansi no mu mfa ma na mu di miensa na aba. Indi sam miensa na mu di be ba kaba 31st omu kwa no mu di miensa aba 4,700 fa adansi die no bia na di miensa aba afa brekum no kura mpa mu site say brekum police station e na da bia mu kan no na mu di kan no e fa brekum nkonya no bia no nyina mu na mu wi ni ye
but na no
irregularities
or how
more kaba asam come say even that 4,700 police stations no more problem e mu miensa pe e no munya bai ana black ofiti o say ba omia de wa bin o mbiensa na wa wi ehu adwuma aka 4,693 97 ISM mu de ba no utia da be na mu de be ba mu be wie look let's be frank with ourselves black ofiti no kwase ni na de ya kura na omu lawyer for na omu di omu ni black ogu omu so
one dey
me yan da ye di says 3 judgment no buy say people be o say dey dey omu say John dra ho what you say ya oh you know say MPP for lawyer no face so na o say John be kwa ka legal
jai say John kan he
cut
jai say John paper be
ka be kwa ka legal no
paper be so a lawyer obetimi akọka ho ala
kaba o legal knowledge on fan advice kaba na on fan nti o lawyer no mu yes na no ma we
practicing lawyer
omo ye dey
san no ma we yo mu ye a mu ni say ye mu pese mu shorting process no kwa atatu kire o mu say me tatu me pese me delay case na ka metimi ama federal and particulars me jai na mo akwa mu ko duru ani mu a na ma twe case no abechire na extra say me pese di case ni intente me fa ma no ntum wa enu ena mo ka say ye mpre ye bepre ena sa ruling no ba 63 say yes it was a church in the Nubetuma, he should pass through the choir more MPP for more channel. But it amount to the same process now no church in the channel. He knew that is what will happen. And then no person AC.
But the fact that we be say open further and better particulars and doesn't mean say court to be granted yampa me family and as me family. Court no be decided.
Court no be decided. But kaba as it is now means upper market. The court will rule say they should bring the further and better particulars no family na and na o man family can the court into mo
dey say issue I want say
da be na mo person at your own discretion
they say issue you almost about court Thursday echina and say chatu enfa
on fan application
na just say or the be we a yes say mo asema mo bisa no na mmere edu
na some kra na mo so mu bisa say electoral commission for so mfa nkrofo e register mama no ne no mo to aba no mra na wo de on person de obi de on fa ne de mra o
na ti o me bo de ye kan say de ye keka kan nyina no electoral commission e wo no ho it is a
electoral commission on problem. No, that is his stance. Problem.
No, na because why mistake.
Onye mistake. Baby am say mo mistake na mo fa ma.
E dey no who baby also why mistake.
Kofi sie nyina ya tifia. Na say cameraman ekobu obi eba. Na me director pie bontin no oba dem ha. O say nipa miensan bi akodi nsemo no abontin no. Say nipa be say enwotwe ne o dem ha. Say ya ankyere say nipa miensan sisi ya no be wura mu no a. Ono ofi am obe den.
Kaba. Tio. Enti ne wo court no. Mo se mo pe feda
and better particulars. Most of them
be about Tobas. And yes, oh, yeah, the particulars I attach your petition. Sajasi. Oh, me patro Tobas. A court, and the guy say be a particulars are mode at 2 horns. Isa. And Yamo de Momo Cania dear. And yet, dear court, no becano. So, court, you need decide, they say, they did buy and never been come. Yes, they did become. But just a mono, sorry, I'm not 2 hours. And I'm on especially no. Say kamo ban adwen pa na mode bakra na kenye problem. Anke de kamo nya some bako.
Wom de adwen be na eko.
Wom de omo pa kwan be fa so mo de be wi ade ni.
E wo court.
Papers and evidence. De mo pa no.
Amadu wie na me e court relax so.
Kaba, as a matter of fact, yen ye pe case no tit in 10. Se na be ya ruling no be ba. Because ye wo GD say abato na e course no. Kroje bibia bone bia ama.
Bibia mo se sama adwen.
As a matter of fact. Ente Sausha Ghana for and Sausha we ya even international community, everybody. Obviously, this is the most transparent and credible elections Ghana ha yanya. Even Brako Fikra Ojitum. Nyasa anka yen to abanu wie emma baomia enko trenfi. Enya economy so. Elections ni to no police station. Police station na ya kan wo na ya fax e dia ba regional na ba national.
Calculation.
Enunya adebia yewia ya twawia ya declare MPs ni nyina NDC ye wo majority amo agi atum se mo lusu ama NDC e wo majority
contest 38 constituencies
e wo court wo
ama file for so far
38 ifa eno so e ka feda ambada kwalebre
hokura ka ho
minu sa samu abatia file ni dia
ezo hokura hoka let's start here pamo
mimi ho
banda hokura so hoka
ma wini bana wini time different 6000 ukabuma mo na mo ka say
6000
different 6000 but kabana ni boom ba metric e ho na mo communication director no ba say onu ana ni ya gani butra ya bono no onu anim say send the see banana
oka to fu asem no omu ye campaign pa Philip but usha bro pa ya boom pa different 6000 o say about to we there adwuma de we bi wana ogyina ho a no mulusu ntinya de a obi betumi atran kran aka say abato na ekọ so wo time ne bana no obi awie because to fo no na ewo bana omu na omu wo time omu na omu hu ne ekọ so it is about me abetena ho na ayo oye economics wa akra say mu bana amutu wo ho no ya sisi mu a na oni ho a how can you testify this clearly speaking Rakofi hwe de bia me kan kaba MPP mpanyimfo na ania moa wo mo e wo kwan men so
omu anya campaign
no mo ye den no mo ye den
usha look at minim MPP pao minim MPP mpanyimfo Rakofi say de bia na me na etia e ba ha na me Rakofi oti radio what radio ho na upas strategy si pa e wo Ghana ha Rakofi ni dambo chenum ni Lord Kombe no no omu ya strategy so mu party nyina ye ko mu utia
obeso kan na
utia na se wa unim se na utia da bia ye kwa asempa na ya ba ha na omu jam gabo num ni wenum na bamba wo be ko time bamba ho na time na bamba through onu ani backyard 6000
wa de wa ma ho American campaign
dia na obetimi aye ya disarm no ana mu jai party no ema all the strategies ni nyina relegation and na mujai ma samia wukunum ni Anthony Kabo num ni wenum nyina definitely me I foresaw that clearly you were going to lose because I feel no more experience o
cash amujagu mu na secretary
na ya cash gu mu na ya win ya efe wi amu no wo he unso no e justify the entire ya win here or say cash in a jagu muntin a winnie. Look at this. Say cash in a jagu mun a winnie ya. Next say the chest look at this. The strategies were relegated. And Omuja party no man say John. Say John which election has ever won. Appointment to Crown Yabi in their 8 years.
No Edmond GMP.
Appointment to Crown Yabi. No Edmond. Or the betra KMA mayor, or to be betra Halobia Yamfano.
May say or
no interview now, I can stand.
May say no Edmond GMP.
The whole party. No send the friend on me pick.
No Edmond GMP.
You can't even pick it and comment. Kaba. So that is the problem in MPP. And as a from the hierarchy, some of us, many MPP, but sometimes I'm hurt.
I didn't.
Because we need the best opposition party in Africa, AMPP.
Opposition party.
The best opposition party in Africa, AMPP. Kaba. You know it. The best opposition, AMO. And I'm more opposition, I'm more Ghana chance so. You know it. And as they say, one person we are broke, opposition, no money in year crab in the appointment committee. You know it very well. A Juma Muya opposition. Samube pre aya Ghana, Kagana, Ebe Ghana. And no Nayasimu Mayor, and I say, baby, I'm a partner, opposition now, Namuya, they will crampono, or Massa say no. But they take decisions. Now, Ama, in the foreign experience, one no woman, a drew a no much and rap our parliament. Now, send your NPP, lawyer for former leaders, Omutiwa, Omutitia. You can imagine what will happen even at the grassroots. Because Sir John no matter ni Jake no matter take a decision among Muni, Samia Okuni Anthony Gabo no matter take a decision among more parliamentary. Oma Dani Yanshishe no, Muchiromo. Senya end this for na yetimuye mbra, Kayaba force, a bet you mutai, Ako Privileges Committee. Now you do more
Tamamuko boycott, one of them called Privileges Committee.
This particular one, this constitutional breach, one breach constitution.
Appointment committee.
Yes.
So one
this particular one now, one corner. The one breaching the constitution of the land.
Which part of the constitution?
He knows.
No, Chirami, which part of the constitution?
He know. Look.
Constitution,
the second schedule of the constitution.
As I say.
Kabal.
Constitution ended that one. And once you do that, yeah.
Article 64 clause 2.
I was to say.
Actually said the actions of the actions of the president shall be without prejudice to the ruling of the Supreme Court.
Yes, we know that.
Then when you come to the second schedule of the Constitution, the oath of a member of Parliament, they swore to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. The very Constitution.
Several times, MPP time. Also, breach Constitution.
These are different. Different. Reason, that's why I'm citing their leadership. One of our Dominic chairmen will not come out on some of the Dominic will not meet or make it or use the word. They will not go to the appointment committee to legitimize the Bahamas presidency that they are fighting in the Supreme Court. That is the statement he used. That particular word. They will not go to the appointment committee to go and endorse ministers of the Mohammed to legitimize. The word legitimize. When the Constitution, Article 64 says that he is legitimate. So you don't, it is not your going to the appointment committee that will legitimize him. And the word legitimize is not used. What is the meaning? They will not go there to legitimize. So meaning if they don't go, then it means it's illegitimate. If you don't need no Article 64(2) says that he's already legitimized.
Almost say a legal legitimacy. Almost a political legitimacy.
When the Constitution is talking of legal legitimacy, you are talking of political legitimacy. Political legitimacy. He himself, you know,
which years is your law and your politics?
Me use the Constitution, me law.
Out here, we find no free.
Me tia me law.
So just
yeah, use the Constitution of the land, me law.
Yes, see. The president of Ghana,
it's content of Parliament. I ask the privileges committee.
Protesting doesn't mean he's not the president. Protesting doesn't mean he's not the president.
Appointment committee because we are to legitimize. And you don't respect Article 64(2) of the Constitution. That is what you are doing. It was a contempt of parliament.
Very well.
He knows. He understands it very well.
Emails, text messages, 1760. Messages are man for the about na yen twaso. Dr. Henry Latin so awusum. Kofi Juma be in one or Sanse minimum. Text messages are we or say a friend or a Jerry from Tako say mo panelists and no my idea papa Kofi Juma ne ora Ahmed Yedoma say or say Kaba Mauli atrophy tepa or say the MPP they will not win the court case. They should stop beating about the bush. Or say for the first time NDC the general of NDC has won my heart. I say Dunketia, you spoke well this morning. Yao, Edifree, Asante Mampong. And on the brain, or say Kaba, the MPP has already mentioned overvoting, no presiding officer signature, no biometric voting, no voting, worse in figures, and blah, blah, blah. If they tell them the exact polling station, they can easily make corrections before the case starts. As he said, and his example line is totally different. The EC gave MPP duplicated copies, not the whole paper. The EC should recheck all polling stations to check for the above mentioned irregularities. Isaac from Bibiani, I don't know, anyway, Brian Kaba. I always watch Bijam, Mami late, me quite Juma. Mosuso, I say, for you to mercy from Abeswa, you know, the brain. Kaba, any idiot can go to court. That's what the Siedun Ketia said. So now that they are also joining the court case, can we say they are also idiots? Question Kolo from Abuase Kaba. The EC should bring all the 26,000 polling station results to court so that the MPP can also use that one as the evidence. MPP no shaking Hajj and on the brain Kaba. We soldiers are very happy that Ghana Armed Forces identified as one of the most corrupt institutions in the world. Thank God for that. President Mahama should do something. Sergeant King, Edifit Tamal in the brain. Sergeant. There, come on tomorrow. Kaba, please, why do you keep on bringing Kofi Juma to your program? Yeah, Mfanema, or tired in a bad Some from Akotia. Kaba, have you decided also? Have you decided not to invite Felix Kwachofosu again to your show? Please, we want to see him. Stella from Yeji. Producer, say, Felix, I say, Nyami Adoma next month. And I'll start your radio and television should be and I'm so home from the campaign. Happy birthday to Abelembe Techiman, Philo and I did brain. Hey, Abelembe. Philo. Oh, now worry Abelembe. Come on, please tell the MPP to boycott their salaries too if you really want to push their cause in court. Nuhu Edifree wa and the brain. Kaba, why do you like inviting Kofi Juma to your studio all the time? But Obise Kofi, you are my mentor. I love the way you speak. Malik from Mamobi in Accra. Kaba, or say Multi TV in the Volta region. We are having intermittent transmission. Okay, Pachomatic. Or say good morning, Kaba. Please tell Kofi Juma that we don't want the elephant here again. No, again, or the brain. Minority parliamentarians should suffer for the consequences of their actions. However, the argument they put across justifying the boycott is legitimate. It's unpardonable. I suggest they should not be paid for the number of days they boycotted. Parliamentary standing orders, she said, when you sit at home, 15 parliamentary sitting days, and your major salary. And see, Omuko Parliament, you committee on appointment, almost Omunko. Dia Mummy and Tiasi. Omuko, Juma. But me also bills from Parliament, free presidency, and the Muya Juma. No, nobody's saying. The rate at which accidents are occurring from Obuasi to Asinfosi Road and 724 Juma, Omonfa speed ramps to be a method to one farmer, and say, there are 42 Mrika or Hododo. From Samuel Sefa, Mukaili, Northern Region, Sekaba, Mechia Dominity, Bimbila MP. In fact, the boycott, the Osenekwan Soano, Nana is our legitimate president elect, Nyame Adom, Bebabe president. Kaba tell General Mosquito that we, the people of KEA, will never forgive him for the role he played in pushing our MP in the last parliamentary polls out of parliament, fire burn him. Henry from Commander. and on Odiwe Ebre. Or text messages 1760, email kabatmanjoonline.com. Kofi, Dr. Henry Latte say, my chenche ma musia kwema, mon pesa Ghana bekoso.
One of the things, Yema Kabima Mikebi Amamu. And they say, Utimi can wajin, even though wajin sometimes in the cry and ebia na enya papa. Nasma Walker, or right pass or beka. That's Nasma Walker enya papa. One of the best things that has ever happened to Ukraine from the day Akwesi Bruni, it didn't see her. Any Nana Kufuado court or court.
Now, if you have more choice,
which say, it is so good for Ghana. It is so good for Ghana's democracy. Actually, see a thing high, yeah, I can see. And yet, there will be instances of disagreement, Baba. Sabi only you know matter if you crana. There are days among disagreement. Almost almost I caught my software shiraso. There are days akasakasa bo muntem. The way you express akasakasa no, actually how mature you are. Yakotuaba MPP na Kufuado Odaya no. Ose abano I said the electoral commission we see beke canon. Oni ne nya adwene. Wa ma me ka kire Maso Kofi Dwuma ne ne chita for say. Mon kontwi kontu ma ne krante. Enti si abonten. Na mon koye the NDC for koye wo electoral commission. 2008. Na mo nya abotre. Ye fan court. Say ni pawi. Na wutimi betena ha say ade a wo ye no anye ni yi. But you don't some cry, NDC for general mosquito, no more frefre, who idiot in the money. I dear back when some cancer and create a kuffard idea. Was show mature leadership. And some will buy you to any pronouncement, no coin of person of us. Was chuck and beer. That chimba, a chillemano, and you never follow, say a chrome idea. Sabana disagreement bar. Ye nye di Burkina Cote d'Ivoire for ye. Ye nye di Zimbabwe for ye. Ye nye di Kenya for ye. Ye di ense di beka to court for ye. Jojo. Uka wasem, Yesu akanasem. Eno ena, enu ilate zo ompeno. Eno so ompeno. Ompewe e de be no ope. So o say ompewe e de be no ope. Nasa wono Henry Latte. Wo de wakwa akodi akire ya twetwe on votes amwonya say 5 ya say wonya 2. Ana wo tare we ya wo na onim de mfaso abenya firim a.
Ade obenya bibia firim.
Me so ona onim. Because ono ye wi no bi. Onya 5 ani a ye 2. Ono ye nka ne de thousands because on kan ho bi. Ne de ne ye 2 ne 5 ne 3. Ani ye sesa no. No open sa. Fine. Me no kranka me party no. Kama gunu di akokan this.
Adensi.
And he said no impediments.
Open could brag of cry by this.
Bebacho, no impediments. No Tarab John Mahama chi. Ni a special assistant to John Mahama. Now they to Abuano. Finance offer. Yeah, MP before. Yes, here we are. That court. You could do court to her. Lawyer for Rebecca Sana court for some more evidence. Blah. Yeah, remember. The idea about cry enough. I'm almost to me who say, as well for 4,600 witnesses. It's not about more witnesses as I can hold. So I just say, nay, ya say, ye said you wouldn't him dear. You are mamma mum near 77 Sergeant Ghana, you did your war dog, Ghana. Said Debbie. I go free from 1992 no more every time I buy win a crown or win. Ya win a crown or win. Now I say every day for Tiff mine, 1 day for Massa. And then they are chemo. Yamia ya na dear more woman abros. Saba we can close race. Say close race. I can almost have the far home. They the mess the far home or the could be president. And then Yamia Adom and Yachimo. Mono muni ani wo ni ti no. Waso kakra mo chi yin na mo ni abiri. Sa no mpese oboka wo. Kakra ya mo chi yin. Enti na mo kasa. Say ye wan kra na mo wie mu ni ache mo a. Mo ya wi ya ache mo.
Only Dr. Henry Lati Yadwin.
Kaba me ne Yadwin 100%. Em say ne papa ana mo tu papa na otu ye ne bi na otu no. Em say domestication ba na.
Ai no ba no.
Kaba se wo hwe ne na me kan ya. Wo kan ya. Se wo hwe amammo democracy no. E makwan say e wo say ye nya a responsible opposition party. Yako abato. Boycott as a whole is a parliamentary tool.
Yes.
A obietimi yusu. But you use it on a reason. Reason na enunti na wo use boycott no. Enu na ye hwe se e bia wo ho kwan se obey boycott na ase uni ho kwan. Ena me kire wo se sa particular boycott ya MPP4 I boycott. Omuni ho kwan. And the Sewko Constitution numa Article 122 contempt of Parliament. Nyomaya no a clear contempt of Parliament.
Okay, 122. Nothing should say contempt or say contempt of Parliament. 122 or say an act or omission which obstructs or impedes Parliament in the performance of its function, or which obstructs or impedes a member or officer of Parliament in the discharge of his or her duties, affronts the dignity of Parliament, which tends to either directly or indirectly to produce that resource. It's contempt of Parliament.
Kaba, na ye mbrano. Na ye mbrano si Article 64 si 2 si John Mama eye president.
Yes.
Ente until the Supreme Court the rule in Bebano. Near John Mama Bay Biano, and was say ye na new council. Na ye see there be any court into yen to minti young court. Young court and maninko for say, ye quatana one we are legitimizing his rule. That was the word need to use.
One I walk on, me say.
Or you soon walk. This is Joy News TV. Not the Inus Afuseni.
Official statement by
Joy News. Muna mu use on the Inus Afuseni. They were debating this on your network, Kaba. So they will not go. Mbrano Kasa, Mbrano Swa. And you are saying it's not an affront to the dignity of Parliament? I
don't know Dragon for privileges.
As that now, the technicalities are this. Yeah, Kasa say privileges committee, no. Ye nyam for me, I feel like ye be for me. The old one, ye gunu.
It is to be
and there is no privileges and also a parliamentary court. And as Obi, content of Parliament, Obi the bar. The fact is, I'm why you're not interested in saying the bar.
Privileges committee.
No, within 10 sitting days. Within 10 sitting days, I feel like you're not 10 sitting days. Until you know very well. You know, parliamentary rules. The first committee should be the committee of selection. Then the business committee. Then appointment committee. In the committee of selection, for me the privileges committee. And they must do it within 10 sitting days. In the committee of privileges, a parliamentary court. I'm telling you. You know it. Only Kaba. He knows it very well.
It's calculating yes, sir.
Kaba, who can say politically disastrous?
I didn't see.
Kaba, even a branch chairman and take a decision with a money party, and that is why I have problem with John, NJ. I have serious problem, and that is why I will continue. I will continue be praising President Kufuor on some of his actions. Kaba, you know it very well.
Oh, person, you problem. General Mosquito.
General Mosquito is the best politician in this country. I'm telling you. Obefa NDC.
Best politician.
The best, the whole country. Kaba, you crowd council the only general in Ghana politics.
Oh, Sunday needing.
And then the Parliament no nyani General Mosquito no. Parliament for Parliament. Yeah, didn't but not be Johnson as you don't get ya. Yeah, two man what time. I'll buy the medium. Send your buy ya the contribution. Nini normal or ya Nintendo. He's also not General Mosquito be what Sierra Leone and another Liberia. or no send an who had or ding ever warn them in terms of Aqua ways were powerful like general mosquito. No more than two.
Text messages. Mama, if I text you, you fire chat on from Rana. I see you studio house. 1760 email kaba@myjoyonline.com. Here 1760 messages Ben about say Kaba. How is it that Nanado is the boss of Chachu when it comes to law? I don't understand, but it looks like when Kofi Juma said it, you concurred. Yes. Nanado and Chachu used to work in the same chambers. And Nanado was the lead counsel. Chachu was his deputy. And he kind of saw, and just say, be away in Mrache. They were in the same chambers. Chachu and Nanado, they used to work in the same chambers. Nanado. And no lead counsel. And Chachu and deputy. It is a for Nima, Akufo-Addo and Co. Or say, Jojo in Adenta, that's the history you must know. And this happened in the 80s. No. I say, Kaba, please ask the NDC man if the clip shown with the NDC agents carrying ballot boxes to the collision center without a security agents, please tell them to give us a break. Inshira, Edifi Cape Coast, and our day MPP should stop beating about the bush. JM is still president and he's the best. Patrick Kofi, Edifi Axim. Also, we don't want this corrupt government to rule us again. We want the MPP. They won. They should be given the chance to rule. Nanado, okay, I know they are Mickey from Pampamwe. I'll say Kaba. Some of our security personnel have not gotten our ration yet since we voted. Kabatel, I'll say Baumia can be good in economics, but not voting because economics need voting. And yet, Kofi Juma, Idrisu, UDS, War Campus, and our Ebrang. Are the MPs telling Ghanaians that whatever, are the MPs also telling Ghanaians that whatever the executive bring to Parliament House, to me because Nanado Tirana, Parliament, Erika, Edifi, Jumako Besiason of the brain, Kabatel, the NDC man, so on kind of Nuntum, Wakasado. Kaba, or see MPP for MPP Nino Nanua Wo, Kofi Juma, one wow, Papa Palasan from Drobo, and or the Ebre. Hey, Osikaba, Esla again, even in Parliament, and the baby, or say, Kabatel, the political bulldozer that he's made Monday, Banda MP, you are number one, and on all the way, Ebre. Kaba, is it true Kofi Juma did not campaign for the NDC as the time Banda MP is saying, as qua NDC chairman, Ebisa, Unma Square NDC chairman? Or say, or say, one year campaign, yeah. Or say, one year campaign. On the bio. Come on, the MPP. MPP leaders must, or say they should talk and walk because Nyomu Kande and Thomas say, why should MPP give the evidence to the NDC or Electoral Commission instead of the judges who are sitting on the case? Kabatel Kofi Juma, he's a big man. Yeah, one kind of crack a cry. You say, Kaba, do you know that just yesterday, Electoral Commission has reported of 7 missing biometric machines at Amenfi East? Please call me for details. Okay, me point me from Nafi. Kaba, good morning, please. Samira Baumia voted without biometric verification at Periga Presby Junior High School, where Dr. Baumia also voted. Ask Kofi Juma. All right. Also, we'll be out of 1760 kaba@myjoyonline.com. I'll say Kaba. Okay, I'm sorry. My kind how is it? And Nanado is the lawyer. Cheng Chachu, but I know you're checking with that. My for emails now for you or for chat to no and famra. I'll say Kaba. Can you believe that since 2010 to date, some of us who completed BTech at Cape Coast Polytechnic have not received our certificate? Cape Coast Poly, Mr. Ramo, form certificate. That's hearing from Buedia Kaba. When I invite Honorable Kennedy upon to your studio, I come or hey, you may be able or head of us. Good morning, Kaba. I want to wish my lovely sister Magnita, also Japan, also Jiman, a happy belated birthday. Nyankopon Chirano, Entry Regan, and or dear no Ebrahim, Eric, or say Kofi Juma. I'm saying no by no information until I hear phones. Good morning, Kaba. I think this country needs to move forward from this court petition. This court issue has taken over our airwaves with the media. Media and why? Because court wants some normal casa to the detriment of developmental issues. We should start talking about what the government is doing to help the people of Ghana to move this country forward. GM is working for you. Nanenchi Kasapahene and on the brain. Alfred Divine or Sekaba. No wonder it is said that only lazy people learn how to steal, and that's what the EC and the NDC are doing. Omo empeso mbebre. Neye ni enkope evidence ni family omo. Alfred Divine or the brain. Sekaba indeed Master Kofi Juma and now by ADM so ni asembiaka. Ese dun kete ansem bebrebo kan to Kofi wanye bianka. Tell him to stick to the issues. Salim Ahmed Salim, UDS Wa Campus and all the brain. From Felix Mensa. Kaba, why do you keep on Kofi Juma asking me? Kofi Juma by for. Is this Kofi Juma? Kofi Juma. Kaba, stop downplaying the intelligence of your listeners. Kofi Juma, and they'll buy one for information via a family program. There be until Minkasa. Kaba, good morning. Please tell Honorable Ahmed to be calm today. He doesn't know. Say Nikasa ya na no de ya on tonebo. Yo mate usu sapon Benjamin and or the brain. Or say Kaba nana ya management program hu papa me dem ase. Boache Kwame Samuel we are mo ase na or the brain. Or say we at Bubu Training College in Sika my. Also will be a fabrain. But Yonko Tiora, Alban Sumana Babin, one of the longest serving members of parliament in our Fourth Republic, said, Nkrofobi here grooming. Na yebitia and some kakra. Alban Babin on Esla and Afi Mutala Mohammed.
People come here thinking that we can all work together. They see each other as, to put it in a very strong way, enemies. And so we experience this usually at the beginning of every new parliament. We have the term unparliamentary or parliamentary, and these are references to words that we use.
But this incident actually happened outside the chamber of parliament. But would there in any way be someone before the leadership to answer some questions or face some disciplinary action?
No. They don't need to go to any disciplinary action. It's just a matter of trying to groom them. As we said, they were just individuals. I don't know whether because of the rally speeches that Osler is found of making. You know, Osler in rallies is a hothead, and now becoming very notorious in the way she insults her opponents. And so some members may not take kindly to that. And so that definitely is not something we should indulge ourselves in, particularly when you have attack honorable. You see, once you move into a position, there's some behavior that is expected of you. Much has been given to you, and that's why you call honorable. So they are expecting a lot from you. Your behavior must change. And once you are losing your temper, the best is to work yourself to try to control your temper before you utter a word. And people must learn that. One of the things that I initiated before I left Parliament as the majority leader was a memo to get a code of conduct and rules of ethics of members of Parliament. This Parliament is simply guided by the bare skeletal provisions of the Constitution. We haven't been able to enact a statute and any rules to guide our conduct. It is done in almost all parliaments in the world. And this was one of the initiatives I lost because I was now focused on the executive wing. We need to do it. We need to pass that kind of legislation so that when members come in, they are given a document to read and know that once you are a member of parliament, you are expected to behave in some way. Okay, and I think that is lacking. People come here thinking that we can know.
Majority leader, but the farmer could be your kind. Me in drink. Say ofi majority no coca executive nti say ni ntimi ampushi. So ko e catch us set na parliament wa. Executive di Kofi yesu mu nkrofo ni bi mu hia grooming. Nkrofo ni bi hia grooming. Kofi one essence say no text bi bi sa no.
With the okay. I'm on phone him say me studio ha. Na a lot of the radio stations.
Almost referral.
Ah, oh. I would say there's a news item. A funny news item.
Story where?
Palava. I say BNI for Chimney.
Sorry, why are they?
My can't say me. I need to be questioned by the BNI. And
I'm out. Radio station.
Opinion.
Oh, okay.
Nah. Maybe enough for Chimney on the back of that moving pick.
Over Ponce, see, I know.
One of them go. Maybe slow. Mobile. What years must you feed one?
The moving pick.
Be enough for a chin and all that moving pick. And move for more. At any rate, Menra Mitier in someone. Now, one of the